Barrios, any money stops Garcia. I am 100% confident taking bets.
All it takes is somebody that's tough, right? Tough, smart. Take that left hand away from your ass and you done, bro. Put your ass in that scary shell. When you turn your back, you done, my boy. You ain't got no boxing skills, no real skills. Shit.
What did you think of Ryan's power at 147? You know, is he as good a puncher as he was in the lower weights? You feel like that carried up all the way?
I don't think he hit me once.
Right.
If the good version of him show up, he gets spanked. If the bad version of him show up, he gets spanked. Either way, he don't stand a chance.
On February 21st, the stakes couldn't be higher. Ryan Garcia stepping into the ring with WBC welterweight champion Mario Barrios, and the experts aren't just predicting a loss, they're predicting a career-ending knockout. This isn't just a fight, it's a do-or-die moment for a man who many believe has already left his best days in the gym.
I feel like with Ryan, we seen the best of him on the build-up to the Tank fight, and with the Devin Haney fight, that was a great performance. When he fought Devin Haney, that definitely kept him like
left hook.
Yeah, he definitely have an answer for that left hook. But like, I feel like with Ryan that he's the same fighter. Like we know what Ryan is. He's been the same guy. We know as soon as you make a move, he's twitchy with the left.
That's coming.
He ain't gonna pull counter. He
tight.
ain't gonna slip and counter. He ain't gonna go under. He ain't gonna slip and go to the body. He's looking for that hook. And I was watching him and Rolly in Times Square because it was like 300 people that could be in there. So I was like literally in the corner, like sitting there watching. I'm like, this guy don't have if you're sitting there waiting, just playing waiting game with Ryan, he's not gonna punch because he needs you to be fair first.
Twitchy hook.
Yeah, he needs you to come to him to throw that hook.
Former champion Sean Porter hasn't been holding back either. He recently issued a chilling warning, claiming that Ryan has a habit of leaving his offense in the locker room. Porter's analysis is brutal. If Ryan doesn't initiate and find his rhythm early, Barrios is going to walk him down and turn the night into a one-sided beatdown. According to Porter, Ryan struggled immensely with the shifty style of Rolly Romero, and while Barrios is a more traditional, in-front-of-you fighter, his relentless pressure and veteran savvy are exactly what Ryan can't handle when he's mentally checked out.
Mario Barrios reminds me of Jesse Vargas. There is nothing special about this dude.
Was Jesse a little better?
But this dude is just,
Might have been.
he hits his marks. You know what I mean? They're just going to hit their marks. They're going to be in position for the right thing at the right time every single time. And it's up to you, it's up to Ryan to evade whatever they've set their mind to do. They're not the kind of fighters that are going to systematically do this in the first round because I want to set this up for the third round. They're systematically just going to be in the right position, doing the right thing, very conventional the whole way. But the thing that makes them special is it works. It's like they're almost like computers at this point. Like I just gotta, and as long as you're right there when I push enter, I'm gonna hit you. As long as I push this comma at the right time, I'm gonna make you miss. There's nothing very like nice and anything. It just works. It worked for Jesse. I sparred with Jesse one time, and based off everything I seen Jesse do in fights, I was like, this is nothing, right? After the first round, I was like, oh shit, like he caught me cold, and I couldn't turn on because I was so turned off by everything and I feel like that's how Mario is. Mario, a lot of guys come to the ring thinking that, oh, this is gonna be an easy night. The speed ain't there, the quickness ain't there, all of the aesthetics ain't there, but it just works. All that said, and especially with how Ryan Garcia performed in this last fight, I have to go with the guy that systematically does the right things all the time. And it takes somebody doing the right things consistently in order to beat that. And I don't think that that's Ryan Garcia anymore.
Shakur Stevenson, in a brutal fashion, is predicting an upset for Ryan Garcia, no matter which version of him shows up.
I'll be at his fight. Tell him talk that shit after his fight.
Yeah, you'll be able to see me and Shakur breaking down the fight on Saturday in Vegas.
Hey, Barrios and Garcia, who wins, Shakur?
Ryan Garcia is somebody that comes in there. You never know which version of him is going to show up. So if the good version of him show up, he gets spanked. If the bad version of him show up, he gets spanked. Either way, he don't stand a chance. He don't stand a chance.
Then there's Benn, who is next in line to fight the winner. Benn isn't just watching, he's betting against Ryan. He recently revealed he is 100% confident in a Barrios knockout, even going so far as to put a massive bet on that exact outcome. Benn views Ryan as more of a novelty or a social media streamer than a disciplined elite athlete.
You lot think I'm joking? I bet any money Barrios stops Garcia. I bet you any money. I'm not even joking. Barrios stops Garcia. He's going to fumble the bag, so I need to make my money back on him. Yeah. Barrios, any money stops Garcia. I am 100% confident taking bets.
He points to Ryan's chaotic camp, where he's been spotted hanging out with influencers more often than grinding in a professional boxing facility. To Benn, this isn't a high-level training camp. Even analysts like Max Kellerman have mentioned concerts for this behavior when the fight night is not even a week away. Can this lack of discipline cost Garcia his boxing career?
But we see him posting videos with influencers to his social. He's back training with his dad. He posts videos in his garage and living room. He's giving Rocky from Rocky 3 before the first Clubber fight. I'm not saying Barrios is Clubber Lang, but are we worried, even if Barrios isn't Clubber Lang? Cop, let's start with you.
You have to be a little worried, Max. I mean, we saw what Rolly Romero, Shady's favorite, did to Ryan Garcia last May in Times Square. You know, Ryan was like a deer in the headlights, and the living room stuff does give me pause.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's like when Rocky and he kisses. Can I have a kiss? And Mickey's like, he ain't gonna kiss you. He's gonna kill you, right? Like, come on, man, you can't. Right. Like, it just doesn't. You know, he looks good. He looks like he's in shape.
It's just he lacks the discipline.
Right.
And when you're fighting a guy like Barrios who is disciplined, he's a little boring. I mean, Barrios really doesn't. You know, he's not charismatic or nothing like that. He's not like Ryan, but he's disciplined. And he has Gusen in his corner for this fight, which is going to add a lot to Barrios because he knows the errors that Ryan makes. He knows Ryan personally. So that's a plus for Barrios.
The technical breakdown from pros like Tim Bradley is even more savage. Bradley calls Ryan's boxing IQ doo-doo butter and mocks his defensive habits. He points out that whenever Ryan gets pressured, he has a fatal instinct to pull straight back with his chin in the air. Bradley predicts that Barrios' signature right hand will find that exposed chin sooner rather than later, ending the fight in a scary fashion.
Barrios, if you don't get this done, man, damn. This should be easy for you. Easy. Gusen, if you don't get this done, you work with this man, Ryan Garcia, you work side by side with this man for several fights, bro. If you don't get this done with no damn Barrios, bro, you a sorry-ass trainer too. Yeah. And in Barrios, if you don't get this done against Ryan Garcia, you a sorry-ass fighter. Ryan Garcia is straight trash. Hey, doo-doo butter. Doo-doo butter. Yeah, Ryan, you trash. You ain't got no right hand. You take your left hand away, and it's over with. Over with. I see you be trying to spook everybody with your power. Yeah, put the body shield on. Put the body shield on. Let me try to break your guts. Yeah. And I see you be trying hard as hell.
The biggest red flag isn't even in the ring. It's in the corner. For this fight, Mario Barrios has teamed up with legendary trainer Joe Gusen. If that name sounds familiar, it's because Gusen is the man who used to train Ryan Garcia. He knows every single one of Ryan's secrets, every technical flaw, and exactly how to neutralize that famous left hook. Ryan has publicly labeled Gusen a traitor, but the reality is much darker for the challenger. Gusen isn't just a coach, he's the architect of the blueprint that could put Ryan to sleep.
Is there anything that you have to watch out for?
Well, you got to watch out for, I mean, obviously he has a good height and reach on him. So we got to, you know, that faces some challenges, but it's nothing that we haven't, you know, seen before. Years of fighting. Right. I don't want to, I guess, go into too much detail. It kind of gives him an idea of what I expect from him. So for me, it's just, I I see some things, but we'll be ready for whatever he got.
Yeah.
The drama only intensified during the build-up when Ryan was fined $5,000 by the WBC for a late weight video submission. He weighed in at 154.2 pounds just 2 weeks out, a sign to many that he is struggling to make the 147-pound limit. He looked very gaunt in one of his interview clips after making the weight, which has analysts worried that he might be draining himself too much to make the 147-pound.
Yo guys, this is an exclusive look at my profile on the...
He looks like he looks like a guy to me that has cut a lot of weight, that probably didn't cut weight the right way. We know he's training with his father in their living room. Who has he been sparring with? I love the fact that Mario brought in, he stayed with Bob Santos, but he brought in Joe Gusen. I love the sparring Mario's been getting. All of these things matter. Ryan doesn't want to go and be the B-side anywhere. Ryan doesn't want to get beat up in sparring. He doesn't want to be the nail. He only wants to be the hammer. And I think that we saw that against Rolly. I don't know. Ryan kind of turned me off at that Rolly fight.
Didn't you say something about where he was training? Because I mentioned it too, that he would look like he was training in his house.
Yeah.
But he could be trolling and really training.
No, it look like he's in the gym now.
Yeah.
It look like he's in the gym. He look like he's trimming down. He look like he's in shape now.
Definitely looking in shape.
Yeah, he's definitely like he's getting smaller. He's trimming down. I was looking at his pictures. I'm like, yeah, he like he's getting ready to fight. But what turned me off about Ryan was when I was watching him and Rolly, like ringside. It looked like Rolly froze him. Like after the second, third round, Rolly dropped him. It looked like he was very hesitant. And it looked like all he was looking for was that hook. Like he was waiting for that hook. Ryan is a super talented fighter, but IQ-wise, he only knows but few things. Like he's always gonna resort back to that hook. And if Barrios come into the right game plan, with the right game plan, it's gonna be the same. If somebody has a game plan for the hook, he's gonna get beat.
Antonio Tarver joined the chorus of doubters, stating flatly that if Ryan can't beat a vulnerable champion like Barrios, he will never win a world title again.
I think it's a very close fight. People are giving it. I mean, again, come on. Mario Barrios had a draw against a great Manny Pacquiao. I don't care what state. I mean, you could argue that Manny Pacquiao should have got the win. Don't get me wrong. But again, a draw against Pacquiao is still a medal. It's still a badge of honor right there. Starts out strong. He can box. I mean, he was even in the Tank Davis fight, and then he got caught. But my only issue with Ryan is is he focused? Is he a focused Ryan? Like Ryan does have the tools to be a really, really good fighter, but it's like we don't know if Ryan actually really has the passion and heart at times for the fight game. So that's the only issue that's the only knock I will say I have on Ryan. But I think
how do you nullify the left hook?
You gotta step the opposite way. I mean, you have to keep that damn hand up. You gotta keep that right hand locked. You gotta keep that right hand locked. I mean, again, if you could take away Ryan, even Rolly's had a game plan to take away, to nullify that left hook. And I'm not saying Rolly's is a bad fighter. I'm actually more impressed that Rolly's with a different trainer, switched things up, and he beat Ryan at his own game. Rolly's isn't the fastest fighter, but he nullified the left hook. He nullified Ryan's speed, and he left Ryan. Ryan didn't have much to work with. That's not. I feel like you take Ryan's best tool away from him, you can make it a long night for Ryan. And not to mention, Mario Barrios also brought in one of Ryan Garcia's old trainers as well, and Joe Gusen. So there's a lot to dissect with that fight.
Most insiders believe the traitor in the other corner and the sheer size of a true welterweight will be too much for the king to handle. If the predictions of a round 6 or round 8 stoppage come true, we might be witnessing the final chapter of one of the most polarizing careers in sports history.
Curious, what do you think of Garcia Barrios? Who do you think wins that fight?
Whoever God wants to win.
Yeah, but who do you think's, what did you think of Ryan's power at 147? Is he as good a puncher as he was in the lower weights? You feel like that carried up all the way?
I don't think he hit me once.
Right. I mean, you felt it on the right hand all the times you caught it, the left hook.
I mean, let's be honest. Did he hit me? No.
Say again?
He didn't hit me, so I don't know.
God wants to win will win. But do you see Barrios not coming in too respectful like he did for Pacquiao for this fight? It seems like, what do you think?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
You don't know what's going to happen in that fight?
There's only one person that knows.
You gonna pull up and watch it?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Does Ryan Garcia have one last miracle hook left in him? Or is he just a streamer with gloves on, walking straight into a Mario Barrios trap? One thing is certain, on February 21st, there will be nowhere left to hide. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.